Hello, friends, and welcome to the $1 Million Message. This is Tiffany Stout from the Austin, Texas area with your Wednesday wisdom, and I hope that you are having a fantastic week so far. And I am just excited to talk to you today because I just happened to look at the calendar and count it out a little bit and saw that we are 11 weeks away from Christmas. Yay! And I love Christmas. It is such a fun time of year. It's crazy that it creeps up on us every year like it does. And I know some of you are probably out still like costume shopping for your kids' Halloween costumes, but I want to make sure that Christmas is on your radar for your business because 11 weeks will be here before we know it. And so I want you to think about where you want your business to be and what you want to achieve through it in the next 11 weeks, because like Mary Kay always said, if you don't have a goal, you'll hit it every time. All right. So if you don't have a holiday selling or recruiting or open house or some type of goal set for the next 11 weeks and really 12 weeks as we head into the end of this calendar year, well, let me tell you, it's time to set one if you don't have one already. Okay. Because the days and the weeks and the months, they fly by so quickly. Like, how are we in October already, right? I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. And so let's make a conscious decision right here, right now, that by the time we hang up and from listening to this, we are going to have a crystal clear goal of what we want to achieve in the next 11 or 12 weeks. If you're going to look to the week, right before Christmas or right before New Year's. Okay, so I want you to make a decision, because once you make the decision, then you can figure out all the how-tos after. All right, so let me just say that again so that you are really clear on this. First, you make the decision, then you figure out all the how-tos. And this is with everything. Like, don't you think about this, like, in life? Like, let's say your family really wants to go on a vacation. Well, first you decide where you're going to go on vacation. Then you figure out all the dates, the flight, the hotel, what you need to pack, like everything, right? First you make the decision of where you're going, what you're doing. So we're going to do that with your Mary Kay goal. Where are you going? What are you doing? Where are you going in the next 11 weeks? So let's decide what that's going to be. I'm just going to throw some random things out there for you so that you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Let's say you want to make some extra money. You want to make some cash so you can pay for all your Christmas gifts with cash. How amazing would that be? Now, I don't know what your typical Christmas budget looks like. And, I'm talking about Christmas, but really you can apply this to anything. It could be back to school shopping. It could be to go on that family vacation. It could be remodeling your home or buying your first home, whatever it might be. I want you to think of that, whatever that big goal is that you have. So I'm using Christmas shopping as the example. You can translate this to lots of different things, okay? So let's say your goal is to make, $5,000. Let's just say. Do you spend that much on Christmas gifts? That sounds like a lot to me, but it depends, I guess, on how big your family is. I've got 4 kids, so I guess that's probably, it depends on how good they've been this year, right? Maybe they're just getting some coal, but $5,000, I'm just going to go with it, okay? So in the next 11 weeks, if I were to have $1,000 in sales a week, I'm going to sell $11,000, right? 11 times 1,000, $11,000. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of products sold. That is a lot of customers being serviced or new customers I am adding to my customer list. That's exciting because I know from that, man, the reorders are just going to be even more fun in like 3 and 4 months from now. And so get excited about growing your customer base because they will stay with you forever if you service them well. So that $11,000 is going to give me $5,500 in profit. That is girl size pay. Okay. I get excited about that because that is money that can bless my family, or I can donate it. I can be generous when I see those like stars hanging on the Christmas trees at schools for, buying gifts for other kids, or at the grocery store, I can sponsor a child's wishes or something. So I get so excited about what an abundance of cash flow can mean for what I can do and how I can bless others as well. Maybe you're like, okay, I might not need that much, but what if you did half of that? What if you had $500 in sales a week? That would be about 2 parties a week on average, okay? If you could do 2 parties a week, 2 hours each, 4 hours of Mary Kay work a week. So you could sell $500. That's like no other reorders or anything. That's just new party sales, okay? But $500 a week, and that would give you $5,500 in the next 11 weeks. Well, that would be really exciting too, because that's over $2,500 that you would have to spend without having to like put anything on a credit card or take a loan or borrow money or whatever. I think that is so exciting. That gives you such freedom and flexibility when your kid says, I want a new Nintendo Switch 2 or Xbox, or, I want a bike. I mean, you can go, really? Okay, well, let me take a mental note of that and see, how much is that going to cost? How much do I need to sell? Your Mary Kay business, your starter kit is like an ATM machine. You can have instant cash come out of it when you put it on your shoulder and you get to work and you get in front of faces. So that is a really exciting thing. Now, you can do that all through your parties, all those sales. You can also have a holiday selling strategy, which can include things like a holiday open house, gifts with girlfriends. I mean, you could do lots of different ideas to get in front of people to sell product so that you can increase your sales and increase your giftability to others. So that is my big challenge for you this week, is to just have a goal of what you want to sell this holiday season so that you can put that cash in your pocket, save it away from other, family budgeting money or whatever that looks like, separate, so that you can see it adding up and stacking up. And then you're like, wow, this really does give some freedom and flexibility to what you want to gift people this year. It is so fun and so exciting to be able to do that with cash, to know that your Mary Kay business is supporting that goal of what you have and how you want to bless others. So we decided that we were going to make a decision before we hang up. All right, have you thought about it? Have you thought, okay, what do I want? What do I want to do? Do I want to sell $100 a week for an $1,100? Do I want to do $1,000 in sales a week for $11,000? What does it look like for you? It doesn't matter to me, for me, but it matters to me for you, because I know that your decision that you're making right now, you're not going to take it lightly, and it's something that you can stay committed to for the next 11 weeks and have something exciting and positive to focus on a daily basis. I want you to put this number, put this goal everywhere in front of you. Write it on a Post-it. Put it as a screensaver on your phone. Make a sign and stick it on your fridge. Stick it in front of your desk. Put it on your laptop. Wherever you're going to see it over and over and over and over again. Get a pack of Post-its and write that number down and stick a Post-it everywhere your eyes go. If it's in the fridge, in the pantry, in your shower, on your mirror, where are you going to see that number going into your brain every single day? Because when you think about it, what you think about, you bring about. So if you are seeing the number and you're thinking about it all the time, you're going to make it happen. I know you can do it, but it does take a decision, and then it takes a commitment to that goal, to that decision, and then action to make it happen. I believe in you. I hope this message helps you, because I want to see your pockets filling up and those stockings filling up and you blessing other people through your business tangibly, so you can see what a difference it makes for you and your family. I hope this helps you today. God bless you all. Bye-bye.